It's this week.
Live from your device, it's Friday night.
And now for your hosts.
That's us.
That's us.
That's us.
We're the hosts.
G'day there.
We're the
G'day. Good night.
So a
Good
bit of
night.
context.
Context.
Good night. A bit of context. I just want to give a bit of context here.
Yeah,
Last
yeah.
week, we recorded the Fork Show without Jazz. So I impersonated Jazz. Marco has taken those impersonations and put them on a soundboard. So you're never going to know who Jazz is tonight. He's going to be, is it real Jazz or is it fake Jazz? You're never going to know. That's how spot on my impersonations are.
Yep.
And the whole episode we recorded last week, the reason we couldn't use it or put it on YouTube is because Cram's mic was not on. So
yeah. Well, it was on.
It was just me talking to myself.
It was on, but OBS
It's on. It just wasn't being captured
because I moved like rooms. Yeah. OBS had like disassociated with my microphone, so I had to reset its default microphone. So basically,
goddamn.
Nothing my voice, but we did
Nothing,
hear
the
some
whole
great.
episode.
We did hear some great quotes from Cal.
Yes.
One quote in particular, I just wanted to. This is the true.
All my quotes are amazing.
This is a direct quote from Cal. Just so you guys get a little picture of who he is.
Okay. And my jokes are just too good. They're just too funny. People laugh too much, and I don't want to hurt your bellies or make your cheeks a little achy, by giving you too many awesome jokes. So, what? Oh my God! I want to punch me. I want to punch me in the face.
Oh
Jesus
my God!
Christ.
Oh my God!
It's a good episode.
It was a good episode.
It was a really good episode,
Yeah.
but no one will ever see it. The most they're going to see is the previously on this episode. So, holy moly! But it's good to be back, boys. It's been what, 4 weeks since we've had an upload. So
God, it feels like at least a month. So
it feels like 4 weeks does feel like a month for some reason.
It does.
Jazz is here. Welcome back, Jazza.
Yep. I leave you for what? For 4 weeks, and
everything breaks down.
It all
Everything
falls
breaks
apart.
down.
It all falls apart without you. And then Cram left the show as well. He's sort of he had enough of it, but fortunately we have Peter Parker here. Well, so Peter Parker, if he stopped solving crimes or going outside for 6 years and then just re-emerged with a beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could pay homage to the original comic books. Peter Parker was a bit more of an older hermit, more of
older
a
gentleman.
man. Yeah, he's
Mm-hmm. Okay.
If Peter Parker was around today, he'd be definitely playing Valorant. Is all I'm saying.
I think you're like Wolverine more than Peter Parker. Mate. I think you're like Wolverman. You're Spiderine. Spiderine.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, this beard is adamantium. You can't get rid of it.
Yeah. Good shit. Well, what's on the agenda for this week's show? It's episode 25. Well, we're calling it 24.575.75.
24. I went on Twitch earlier and I got our recordings and I labeled last episode 24.25 and this episode 25 and a half. So it's like so we are now
all over the shop.
It's all over the shop. Last I thought what we could do is, have you guys seen the show I Literally Just Told You?
You literally just told me. Oh, the Amtrak? Is it?
No. It's called I Literally Just Told You. I think that's what it's called.
Oh, okay. Are you sure you did though? Because I didn't hear it.
It's a game show hosted by Jimmy Carr, in which they say a bunch of stuff and then they ask people like,
I love
what
Jimmy
I
Carr.
said, right?
Yeah.
And since last week we did Cram's questions and no one's going to see it, I thought I could do last week's segment of Cram's questions for Jazz. I'll give him 3 guesses, but because I literally just told you, you only get the one guess.
I only get one.
Only get one guess.
Yeah.
Which will speed up.
But you literally just told me a week ago.
I know.
Well, I don't get a second one for that?
No. You had your
The
chance,
one?
mate.
Okay,
you had
cool,
your
cool.
chance. I told you then. You had your chance.
Yeah.
You
Wait,
lost.
Jazz, just for context, when we did Cram's questions, that's when I was impersonating you because I was answering for both of us. And the funniest part was I got every question wrong and you got 3 right. I was like, the only time I could answer correctly was answering.
What can I say, boys?
It's just that good, man. Not even here and he's winning the game.
So funny. So funny.
So good.
Yeah, well, I mean,
That sounds good.
that's a segue. A roll an intro.
Roll it.
Cram's questions. All right.
Cram's questions.
Let's dive into it. Last week I did.
do it.
Last week I did like a little kind of monologue thingy, but it's now irrelevant. So I'm going to spice it up and make it slightly more relevant and 20 times
make it
more
spicy.
Confusing.
I love confusion.
So to summarize, in episode 24.2, I said this once, and now it makes 2 times, as in 22 the third, cold 22.5. Now I'll summarize 2021 and the 23 eps or more in 02 2022, episode 24. I'm going to ask you two more than 2 questions, kind of like 20 questions, but not 20 questions because it's Cram's questions.
Yes. My answer is yes.
Sorry, I just had to go kill myself.
All right.
I love it. Best sound. We've got a soundboard. We've upgraded from podcast to talk show to soundboarded talk show. All we need is an audience now, and we're pretty much there.
Well, all we need is a show. We got the talking part done.
Yeah.
I'm going to lock in number 3.
Okay. So let's just get through this. The questions all start with who, what, when, where, why, and how. I'm going to basically, Jazz, you got 3 guesses to guess one of the top 10 most asked, most typed questions. They're short questions. And they're from the different categories of what. For example, what something would be the question that you answer. Does that make sense?
Then how something, when something. Like when someone types what in Google, what's the most asked things in Google?
Right.
So he starts with what, and then he goes when, and then he goes how, and we have to guess.
And for Cal, he knows what these are, but can he remember?
I did know. The answer is no.
Like kind of like a Google search thing?
Yeah, Google search, exactly.
Yeah.
This is Google's.
Cool.
I scoured the Google websites for Google things that were Googled on 2021.
But it was for 2021, right? It was the most asked questions of 2021.
Yeah.
And
we like to stay relevant.
I want to give you a hint. I want to give you a hint, Jazz, because what I do remember, I don't remember the answers, but what I do remember is most of the questions are not relevant to 2021. They're just random questions. So I got stuck in my head of like, oh, if it's about 2021, it's about COVID or Trump or whatever. But it's way more simple than that.
Yeah.
It's like way more.
Yeah.
It's like
people are really dumb.
Dildo.
Yeah. What color dildo do I buy? Yeah, it's like really dumb shit.
All right, so let's start. Let's just get through them. We're gonna go what. Why? How about I sit here where I am when I want and ask who I may what? What were the top 10? Top 10
Okay.
what questions? Cal, I'll let you go first to set the precedence for Jazz.
So I get one.
You get one. Let's see. Everyone.
I get one
gets
shot, and Jazz gets 3 shots. I get one shot to guess the one of the 10 most asked what
I think
questions
you have
on
a
Google.
severe advantage since you've done this quiz before, so I feel like that's
But
fair.
I don't remember the. Yeah. Oh, for sure. It's fair, but I don't remember the what
mate,
ones.
It's equality, not equity, mate. Equality, not equity.
I remember one being really, really dumb, like what is this? Is that one? What is this?
That's incorrect.
So good. Yeah, all right. Cool. Incorrect.
Jazz, 3 guesses.
A standing corrected.
Speed round.
So what is the meaning of life?
Oh, that's a good one.
Checking.
It's got to be one.
Sorry, boys.
No. Bugger.
Sorry, boys.
Maybe I will go a bit closer to 2021.
Are you guys watching the stream? Just Okay, because
I'm just invisible, so I'm trying to.
Just because the answers are up on
visibility
stream,
back.
but I take them off stream. I don't want you guys cheating.
No. Yeah, okay. No, I'm not watching the stream. I'm watching.
Okay. No, watching the stream. I'm putting the answers up on the screen so that the viewers can.
Viewers can see the answers.
Can feel better about themselves while you guys get it wrong.
Yeah.
All right, two more guesses, Jazz. You know, like
Cal's turned into a demon man.
I'm like invisible, dude. I'm trying. I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it while we do this. I'm fixing it while.
What is that?
The spirits. Bow to you, demon Ifrit. I bow to you.
Adjust for low light. There we go. Adjust for low light. Wow, man, this is a pretty good program.
He's talking about Microsoft Paint, everybody. This is what he's rendering in.
What we use. Microsoft
I've got another answer.
Okay.
I'm going for the Monty Python Holy Grail.
Okay.
What is your favorite color?
Oh, I like the thought process, but well, let me just say one of them. One of them was
so dumb.
Cal was one word off one of them. Yeah.
What is that? What is this?
You said what is it? And
what is it?
There's a few of them are what something is it?
What something is it? What the hell is it?
I won't use that one.
What the? I don't know.
All right, speed round, Jazz.
What is a chicken?
That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
That's the Scooby-Doo. He likes it, but it's wrong, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right, we got. What would you do?
Everyone knows what a chicken is.
What does? Everyone knows what a chicken is. You'll be surprised. Oh, here we go. Upgrade to Zoom. Here we go. Oh no, we just disappeared. Holy moly, we've just disappeared. All right, guys, we're going away to an ad break. We'll catch you all soon.
He's muted.
I'm here. You guys can't hear me. Yo. We're still live. We're in an ad break right now. We're in the ad break.
At all. It was just to have your advertisement play in the halftime of Friday Night Fork Show, email calmulliganofficial@gmail.com. Have your ad here. We're going to do this every week, people. Every week there will be a halfway ad. Not a 10-minute in ad like this one. It'll usually be halfway. But this is nothing to do with not going premium on Zoom and everything to do with us wanting to advertise your product. So
hold up. I'm sticking the link in chat.
Send me an email. And we'll do it up. We'll do it like a scoos it. Oh, are we rejoining right now? Is that what's happening?
Yeah. Rejoin.
Cool.
That's so funny.
And here we are. Join with the video.
That is so funny.
Oh man. That was Oh wait, now you have to reset the set, don't you?
No, we're still in ad break. We're still in ad break. We're still
Oh, we're still in ad break. Yeah. I mean, yeah. To have your ad here, look, you could be part
clang.
You could be part of any video ads. No, seriously.
Such a red demon cow.
Seriously, I don't know, dude. Because I adjusted for low light and it made me red. Okay, we're having a lot of issues. Having a lot of issues, guys. Gotta bring us
and
back.
The gates of hell opened up.
I'm bringing us back.
Bringing us back, everybody.
Oh my god, we're tiny. Hold up, we're tiny.
It's all right. Adjust us while we're live. It's fine. Look, I just want to explain to people that if you want to be like Cram's Nudist Colony magazine, if you want to be like Grape Juice's Purple Friends Are Us, or one of the other million products that we have sold through FNF,
that
then
people have come to us and used our advertising experience and the large audience that we bring of you lovely people.
Huge audience.
Email Cal.
Huge audience.
Opportunity
Email me.
here.
If you want 7 to -3 people watching your advertisement, email me and we'll put it in that section right there. Anyway, back to Cram's questions. Thanks for...
We're in a niche advertising
market. It's so niche. It's so niche. No one will buy your shit. That's how uniquely niche it is.
Yeah.
You got a hipster razor that you think's different from all the other razors? We're your guys. That's all we're trying to say. Sell it to the guys with beards to sell it on your behalf, even though we have beards.
Let's just jump into Cram's questions.
Straight back into Cram's questions. Love it. Love it.
We got what time?
I really like that we planned that ad. I really like that.
Yeah,
that was perfectly planned.
I was just about to say something, and then completely cut off of
that. What were you trying to say?
Counter-Strike's the best game.
I think you were saying
Counter-Strike's the best of all the games.
Hey, I can. That's the next segment, boys. Is 20 minutes of me talking about Katowice, which I've been watching religiously. It's just 20 straight minutes of
20 straight
statistics matches.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny.
All right, what's the questions? What are the most popular
top 10 what questions we got from 10 to 1? What would you do? What are the 5 love languages? What does? Number 9. What does?
I don't think it be like it is, but it do.
Exactly. What time is it in California? What font is this? What time is sunset? What song is this? What time is it? Which is what you got close to, because you said,
what time is it? What is it? What time is it? What something is it? Was time.
It's time.
It wasn't something at all, you lying bastard.
It's nothing. It's nothing.
It's nothing.
We got number 2. What is my IP?
Illusion.
What is my IP?
Okay. Interesting.
And I'm not saying that's number 2. I'm just asking the hackers out there, what is my IP?
Yeah. What is UP? What does it when any of us pees, really?
None of your business. Number 1 is what to watch. That is what we're concerned about. So let's jump into who. A quick who.
A quick round of who's.
Quick round of who's. Cow, you're up.
Well, you know, I come from Whoville, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to get this. And the reason I'm going to get this is because I remember one of them. It's the only one I remember out of all of them. Who am I?
Who am I? Ding, ding, ding. Wait a second. I got a sound for this. Who am I? Of course you did, because we did that whole Jackie Chan segment after that.
Yeah, exactly. We talked about how good the movie Who Am I is. Best movie. Best movie. And also, I mentioned that, man, a lot of people in the world on Google are going through a major existential crisis if they're typing Who am I into Google all the time. So, yeah, they type in Who Am I and a song or a movie comes up and then they just want to kill themselves. They're like, it's not helpful at all.
Who am I? No, they might just watch that Jackie Chan movie and be like, you know, I'm all right.
I'm all right.
Jackie Chan, he's a good bloke, you know. But that was, of course, the number 1 Who question in 2021. Who am I?
Awesome.
Jazz, you got 3 turns to redeem yourself here.
All right.
Get him, Jazz.
So I'm gonna go with who is the fastest human alive.
Ooh. Is it still Usain Bolt? I'm kind of curious.
That's incorrect. That is incorrect. There is one question that is who is the something in the something.
Oh, okay.
But not the fastest.
Okay. Not the fastest human alive. Okay.
All right. Who is the president?
No. I actually thought that was in there, so
that's
I was like,
pretty good. Yeah.
I don't know.
They're definitely that simple. They're definitely that simple. What's the who in the something in the world? Is that like who?
I literally
I think I know which one. I think I know which one it is. Yeah.
And that basically that show is just like Jimmy Carr. Just every joke of every time he's like, I literally just told it does get old. I'm not gonna lie, it does get old. 2 episodes, I was like,
that was one season. That was one season, 6-episode season, and then it didn't get renewed.
For sure.
And third and final, who is Doctor Who?
I like it. I
don't know.
I like it, but it's wrong.
I like it, but it's wrong. It's a classic.
Was it who is the richest person in the world?
Correct.
Was that the one?
Number 6 was who is the richest person in the world. Another one.
No, I don't get the point for that.
I just thought who is Doctor Who was.
That's a good one. There was
actually right because there's always a new Doctor Who. There's always a new Doctor Who. Who's in the word? Who? Makes sense.
Who owns Google was one of them. Which is basically who is the president? Let's be real.
Yeah, pretty much the same question.
More important.
Yeah.
We've got
it affects the world on a far more profound playing field than any.
Right now, Google's streaming this to your very eyeballs. And we're not getting sent for it, so how's that fair? Who died today? That's number 10.
Who died today? Like everybody, like millions of people.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Yeah, everybody died.
I want a list. I want an A to Z list, please.
Wait.
Wait a second.
We have who is the richest person in the world? Who called me? Is a big one.
Yeah.
Who called me?
People want to know who called them. And it's a good question. It's a good question. Who am I is the top one. Who are you is the second one. You know, it seems like that makes sense. You know, if you get amnesia, at least.
Who are you?
Who am I?
Who are you? Who are you? Google's like, who are you, bitch? Google's like, did you mean who are you?
Siri, who are you?
We have number 3 is who is. I assume that's
who is.
I assume that's highly ranked. This is what I was thinking: is people type who is, and then it autofills, and they pick someone from the list. So the question they've entered is just who is, and the autofill takes like the rest of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Number 4, which is my favorite one, it was the double points word for the night. Who let the dogs out?
Ah, no. Why didn't I think of that?
How did I not remember that one? That's so stupid.
Such an obvious one. Jeez.
So funny.
All right. Let's go on. We'll just skip through the whens. When Harry met Sally, when you love someone, these are all, I remember these are all like movies. When my love blooms, when Marnie was there, when you love someone, when she loved me, when Harry met Sally, when you say nothing at all, when is the next full?
When you say nothing at all.
It was like, that's pretty apt for last episode, honestly.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
I keep forgetting that most of these like answers are like not very obvious, because most of the people that like use Google are like absolute idiots. So they're like,
you know what? If in last episode,
so they're just typing in the stupidest shit. Like,
so I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna skip the whens, and I'm gonna skip the wheres, and I'm gonna jump straight to the hows, because this is perhaps Cal's favorite section of the last week. Cal.
I love, I know how to do everything. I'm all about hows.
Now, Cal.
You might have Cram's questions, but I've got Cal's hows.
Cal, because I feel like I know you know these. I know you're going to get this. So I'm going to let Jazz go first on this one.
Okay, sure.
Jazz, I want to give you a chance to do
Doesn't want to give me a...
Nah,
I think an idea.
I think
as many as you want. That's pretty...
Just... No, as many as you want.
Like, there's a bit of favoritism going on here, Cram. I feel like there's a bit of...
You can do a 1, 2, or 3. You can answer 1, 2, or 3 before Cal. I'll give you the choice, Jazz. You can choose to opt 1 and then see if you can get it and then pass to Cal. Or you can just do all 3 and try and get it before Cal. Or you can do it, he might get it wrong. He might not. I think he's going to get this how, because it was a...
I think that you think that I'm Dr. Octopus or Green Goblin or something, because I'm feeling very attacked over here.
Sorry, bro.
Sorry, continue, Jazz.
I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna do all three at once.
Okay.
So, I just need the third. I've got two lined up. I'm just thinking.
Two lined up. It's gone for the third.
Okay, so how to bake a cake?
Ooh.
How does gravity work?
Ooh.
And how now brown cow?
Oh no, that's so good. That's so good. I wish.
And now brown cow.
It's just a broad spectrum.
Amazing.
Now,
Just put
if
it
you're
out
baking,
Yeah,
if
you
you're
went
trying to paint
diverse.
the wall.
You went
I'm
really
going to give you a bonus question because I love you, Jazz.
Yeah.
If you were baking a
Alright.
cake and you were a dumb American, what is a question you might
How do I
ask?
convert? How do I
How do
convert pounds to kilos or kilos? to
In
pounds or
baking,
something?
Whoa!
in baking a cake.
I think that's good enough. I think that's good enough. I think you got it. I think you got that one. It's how many.
You can sort of hear it.
Yeah, it kind of breaks up that one. It kind of
really?
doesn't come through
Okay.
properly.
Might be right for stream though.
Yeah. So how many? What was it? It was how many?
You got this. Is just one question.
It could be like how many feet in a meter or
Specifically
well,
with
like
cake
conversion.
baking, though.
Yeah,
You
but
were
what
so
with- what about
close.
with cake? What
That's
about
why I
with
think you
cake?
deserve it.
Yeah, I think he deserves it.
Yeah,
I think
you
we should give it to him. It was.
I
it was
did.
how many?
if it was
ounces in a
cake
cup?
related, I
Was
think
that
I've
right?
done it.
How many ounces in a cup?
How many ounces in a cup? Correct.
Yeah. And then what about how does gravity work? Wasn't that one as well?
No, we got how you
How does gravity
doing.
work wasn't one.
We got how you doing. We got how many ounces in a gallon. How many weeks in a year. How are you? How to lose weight fast. How to screenshot on a Mac. How I
How
met.
to screenshot on a Mac.
Number 5. Number 5. That is. Isn't it Cloverleaf Shift 5 and you get the selection screenshot? I remember that shit. Come on, guys, get your shit together.
Did Jazz? Did Cram's volume go way up just now? Or was that just me?
Hello.
It did. Yeah, you're super loud compared to what you were the whole episode. Weirdly,
Really?
not sure. Did you adjust
No,
something because
it's
of your
super.
soundboard? No.
Man, I don't know
Maybe
what's
just put
going on.
maybe
I
just
think
put
it's
the-
just
maybe just
fucking.
put the mic closer.
It's just karma from last episode.
It might be me. I've got dodgy headphones, bro. So it might be me, dude. This whole episode is like, our last episode was like,
It was
so
It was
good.
a good episode.
It was
a
so
episode.
good.
I'm really. So unfortunately, you guys missed it. We're basically trying
now
to.
this is what you
repeat-
get. This is what you get now. This fucking shitty.
If you were there live,
Zoom shut down advertising.
and you told us, no. All right, we got How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah, I'm back, guys. Audio's fine, but everything else is scuffed.
Honestly,
So
Honestly,
Okay.
we're gonna after this one, we're going straight into games, all right? And we're just unleash our aggression.
How
So,
many?
How
so
many?
I was asking the real questions.
Uh-huh.
How does gravity work?
Not in
Obviously,
there.
nobody cares about that.
No.
No.
But
No.
how now, brown cow?
I know that was a
Yes,
good one,
that's
man.
the real question. That's the real question.
That's what I wanted to.
It's got to
give
be
you.
there.
Who has the answers?
Not.
Nobody.
Look, we're gonna just round this session.
How do
off
you get
with
the answers? What are the answers made of?
the top
When do the answers arrive? That's what I want to know.
the top search question of all time. The top
Yep.
5. One of them is how many ounces are in a cup of all time.
That's He deserved that. He deserved that because he said how. What did you say? You said how to bake a cake.
How to bake a cake, and then
And
if you're baking a cake,
And then we said American version, and you were like, oh, like feet to a
Borderline.
meter. That's
yeah,
the same thing.
It's like
It's feet
if
to a
you
meter.
mesh
Feet
those,
to a meter,
if you draw a
that's still
Venn
a cup.
diagram around both your answers, the correct answer is in the
You
overlapping
were in
section.
them. Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
count
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then we got how to kiss, how to tie a tie, and where am I? How many ounces in a cup? All right, fucking done.
Except that it'd be a jazz diagram, not a Venn diagram. It's not. His name's not Ben.
So what do you guys think? Do you guys want to play a game?
Yeah, dude, I'm keen as. I'm keen as.
What's Jazz? What is your favorite game, by the way?
Counter Strike's the best game. Counter Strike's the best of all the games.
Yeah, fair enough.
I knew he was gonna say that for some reason.
Do you guys want to do some Valorant tonight as our game section?
Yeah, one match is like probably what
Or-
we've got left of this, right?
Yeah, or do you guys want to do some Rocket League?
I could do either. I'm happy with either.
I'm pretty keen for some Rocket League.
Rocket League?
Rocket League?
Well,
Rocket League it is. Let me get my controller is not plugged in, so let me just get my cord and I'll load in while I'm doing that.
Oh, you were on last night.
Should do,
so.
yeah.
1 second.
All right. Okay, we're going to hit up Rocket League, guys. Look, it's been a rough podcast. It's been a rough month, but we're getting back into the swing of things, and we're glad to have you with us while we spend our Friday night catching up on, all the good things.
Life. All the important things, like the most asked questions on Google. I've actually got some questions, not Cram's questions, but some conversation starters. I thought sometimes there's not a lot of things going on in the pop culture world. We like to discuss upcoming movies, trailers, all that kind of thing. But sometimes we need a conversation starter. And so I've got a list of conversation starters. So they don't have answers that you guys have to guess like in the Cram's question segment. Mm-hmm. They're more like, I'll ask you this question, and whichever of you has the best answer gets respect points from me, which don't really account for much. Let's be honest. So I'm in the Rocket League for one, so I'm just gonna feel free to invite me to your parties. First question: if animals could talk, which would be the rudest? Which would be the rudest animal, fellas?
It's all Cal. He talks to. He's like a little girl. He screams like a little girl.
What? I'm not an animal, Jazz. Well, I'm technically a primate hominid, one of the great apes, but I'm one of the shitty apes, but you guys are some of the great apes. But no, what do you think? If animals could talk, what would be the rudest animal?
The rudest animal.
Yeah, if animals could talk.
Probably like an amoeba. Wait, is that an animal?
An amoeba!
It just wouldn't have any concept of anything. You could never get it to do what you want. It'd be like wouldn't even acknowledge you.
Yeah. It'd be super rude. You'd be like, "Hey man, do you mind moving out of the way?" And it wouldn't even look at you. It'd just keep looking the other way. Just vomiting on itself. I don't know what amoebas do.
Just replicating.
I reckon it'd be a cockroach, personally. I think.
I reckon it might be like a cat because they're like super fucking edgy.
Dude, they're snarky.
And like they'd just eat your body if you were left behind. Let's be real. So
yeah.
That's rude. Like, or is
super
it?
rude.
Or is it
I mean,
nice?
a dog would do that too.
Yeah.
The way
dog
some
would do
cats
that
look
too.
at you, man, they're just
Dog would
like
cry
they're
while
not
he's doing
impressed.
it, though. The cat would be like, yeah, baby.
Yes, finally, I get to eat this
tasty
fucker.
human.
Yeah. All right. Next, we'll move on to the next question. I think I'm gonna give Amoeba the win though. So good. How many chickens would it take to kill an elephant? How's that for a conversation starter, motherfuckers? How
50?
many chickens would it take?
At least 10.
Like depends. Are they like?
No.
At least 10.
It depends. Are these like trained chickens? Like, have they been trained? Like, if I had like years to train chickens to be killers, because I mean, chickens aren't dumb.
Killer chickens.
Yeah, you could train them to
Chicken assassins.
Train them to eat eyeballs and then like stick them on an elephant. You get like 50 on the elephant. That elephant's gonna be struggling. You know what I'm saying?
I reckon you could do it with one if the elephant choked on it.
Well, that's true.
Like just one made a sacrifice and was like, all right,
just fill it with lead or something.
I'm doing it for the boys, and
the
just
elephant dies of lead poisoning. But elephants are
got
like,
in the.
they don't eat chickens. Oh, that was nice.
I like the train chicken.
Edited by my voice.
That sucks because my controller's not working,
Don't
so
worry,
I'm
don't
using
worry.
my
You just read
keyboard
the
right now.
questions, all right?
I'm using my keyboard. I'm using my keyboard right now.
What?
No. Has anyone ever played Rocket League with a keyboard? It sucks, dude.
It is the worst.
Pretty trash.
I keep trying to boost, and instead I'm just hitting ball cam.
It's all right, man.
I don't know what any of the buttons are. I think the next question will be: would you rather have no nose or no arms?
Do I still have a sense of smell?
Well, that's what I was going to say. No.
No sense of smell. But what? Can I still have the nose?
Now this is complicated because I want my arms, and I'm happy to not smell shit ever again. But do I have taste if I don't have smell? I don't think I have taste. And I am not happy to not taste anything.
Some things are pretty floral when it comes to taste.
Floral?
Yeah, like, you know, like
very flowery.
Like some things are like flowers, you know, like they smell nice, and that's what makes tea taste good. Is the smell of like tea's like 90% or 95% just aromatic and not actually flavor.
No flavor.
So
yeah, but isn't taste and smell intrinsically linked anyway?
I don't think so. I think they're two parts. They're two parts. Like they make each other, like they affect each other, but I think they're separate senses. Like taste can well, I guess they share a passage, so like they both have the same stimuli, but I mean I don't think that they're reliant on each other.
So you could.
Well,
like
I know
people
people that I know
at
least one person that doesn't have a sense of smell,
but can still taste things.
All I remember.
Maybe they can't taste things as well as the rest of us.
I remember
like
him
maybe
specifically saying there's some things that he can't taste because they are only aromatic flavors, and I remember specifically he can't taste most teas because to him they just taste like boiled water.
What about with like COVID-19 that you'd lose your sense of taste and your sense of smell, like as if they were the same, as if you were losing the same thing.
Well, I mean, maybe
like
that,
sometimes
maybe
look, if I'm doing a really smelly poop,
they're linked. I think they're.
If I'm doing a really smelly poop, I think I'm really wiring my mouth shut because I'm worried that I'm gonna taste it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, what?
That's all I'm trying to say. Do you taste things you smell when you're not eating them? Because I can taste things I smell.
Well, yeah, but that, I mean, of course you could taste things you smell. Like the smells, whatever this creating this smell would have a taste. Surely, even if it's going through nasal passages, it's got to be going near your taste buds. I imagine there's like, but I still think they're separate. You know, separate.
See,
like
yeah,
you can
see,
see,
think
you
that
can
there's
see,
like some
you can see
foods
things
that you can't smell at all, but you can taste.
Yeah. Or like they have such minimal taste that we can't taste them as humans.
Or like they're really smelly, but don't really taste like anything at all, like Parmesan.
You know, I know last episode we killed it at Rocket League, but I'm actually enjoying the loss. I feel more comfortable. Like this doesn't quite, you know, that was the problem. I think we cursed ourselves by doing so good in the game.
You know, let's pretend we did well last week.
We did.
I'm kidding. I know. We killed it.
Well.
We killed it. No, you definitely killed it. I just want to make note of the fact that I'm playing on keyboard and mouse right now, and I've figured out how to do it, and I'm kind of proud. That's all I'm going to say. I'm kind of proud. Although I think
runs into me.
Hey, see, I'm playing the same. See, I'm playing exactly the same as I usually do. That's what I'm trying to say. Look at this. Look, set up, little doinky doink. I know how to double flip jump right now. I know how to get. I could do an aerial if I wanted to. Watch this shit. Aerial.
Let's go.
Look at that. I saved it. I didn't do anything just then. I'm really gonna need to reset this controller though.
Like
Jesus
to keep my
Christ.
Arms is my answer. I'd love to keep my arms.
You'd love to keep your arms, okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Jazza? Your arms as well? Yeah, I think I'd be the same. All right. What sport would be the funniest to add a mandatory amount of alcohol to?
Oh my god.
Oh no! Like, boy, we're winning 8-1. Who would have thought?
What sport? I'll just mirror the footage. We'll be right. What sport? What sport? Alcohol to?
Yeah, well, the funniest, not the funnest, the funniest to add a mandatory amount of alcohol to.
Well, alcohol's never funny. Let's be real. But when it is, woo! No, but
when it is, it's real funny.
But
it's never funny
like,
unless it's ruining lives and families. Then it's hilarious.
But it's funny to watch.
Yeah.
And like,
I'm thinking like water polo. No,
You know,
just watching people drown.
You love
so
your water, don't you?
I love my water polo.
You know what?
My children aren't that important. I'm pretty dehydrated. That's what I'm gonna say. What?
Let's go.
What the? I don't even know what that was in reference to, dude. That was hilarious. My children aren't that important. I'm just very dehydrated. What? I did not remember saying that at all. That is so funny. That wasn't me, chat. Don't cancel this guy.
It was you. No, we were. Yeah, I don't remember.
It sounded like Jazz to me.
I don't know.
Sounded like Jazz impersonating Cal.
That was funny.
Don't know. I mean, I think water polo people would drown, so that's not funny. I think soccer would be hilarious, though. Come on, a sport where they're only doing things with their legs and their feet. You know,
Yeah,
that's
what I was thinking. Figure skating.
What about shot put here? What about shot put?
Like the
shot put, yeah.
The duo one.
Oh yes, figure skating.
Where they have to like throw the chick up and
they have to like pick her up,
catch her.
Yeah.
She's got literal blades
that
on
poor
her feet.
chick. Yeah.
That or like ping pong or something.
Ping pong.
Because you're so used to it being like this really fast paced.
Yeah, ping pong would be good.
Jazzy coming out.
Must be like a shit show.
Oi!
I'm lagging, boys.
All right. Last one.
Okay.
And I think this is a very, very deep and important question. I think this is it's it's in the same vein of what is the meaning of life. It's one of those unanswerable questions. That doesn't matter what you guys say, none of us will ever know the answer. Okay? Is cereal a soup?
100%.
You can't tell me either way. I mean,
100%.
Yeah. I agree. I think it is. It's food in a liquidy substance served in a bowl with a spoon. I think that's a soup, right? Like if you looked up the definition.
Gazpacho. Yeah.
Does a soup have to have? Is a soup? What about a fully? If you blended it, is that less or more soupy?
Would it be like a?
Oh, interesting. I think it's more.
Would it be like a smoothie?
Dude, with a keyboard! With a keyboard! With a keyboard!
That's the new soundboard.
That's the new soundboard. With a keyboard! With a fucking keyboard. Look, I'm going to just say, I think if you put milk in a bowl, that's soup. Like, as soon as you pour a liquid substance not in a cup, as soon as you pour it into a bowl, it's soup. I think that's where the line of soup is, right? Or does a soup have to be a mix of at least two different ingredients?
Two different ingredients has to be. Okay. But a milk could
so
be
if I put milk and water in a bowl, if I put milk and water, exactly. I put milk and water in a bowl. I got soup. I got a milk soup.
Yeah, well, I remember in
science
class we would like make a soup when we were doing mixtures and stuff like that. I think we called that a soup. Yeah, I was just in cooking class accidentally.
I think that's actually what happened.
And let's be real, is there a difference? You know,
I'm just quitting and reloading, guys, because I need this controller.
So thank God, Jazz, we might win.
I need this controller to work. Hey, I got one of those goals.
So good. No, you did. You did.
Exit. All right, I'm redoing. I'm reloading up. That was so weird that my controller just wasn't working. It was on.
We'll see you in 5 minutes.
Now I've plugged it in before I load in. So.
Well, you don't have to stress, man, because the match was cancelled.
You guys are in a game. I know what you're doing. I can watch. I can see the stream. You bastards. This bling bling bling.
We've only got like another 10 minutes left of
the show.
Zoom.
Oh, dude, I forgot we of Zoom.
Because we only got 10 minutes.
We just put in another ad break, really. We just put in another ad break. I forgot we were on the show, to be honest. I did want to tell you guys some good news. On or off the show, doesn't matter. I have scored 2 famous podcasts for authors in Australia. One is called the final draft. One's called the final draft.
What happened to the other drafts?
Yeah, exactly. They were Disney's got them. The final draft, and also another podcast called Australian Book Lovers, which is specifically for Aussie authors. And then I've also got an interview for Published or Not. Or I don't have the interview yet, but they've forwarded me onto the programming team, which is a radio show in Melbourne, which covers like books of the year and stuff. So I've got like a bunch of podcasts coming up in
hell yeah.
You know, so I feel like I'm going to take all this experience and then hide it as deeply as I can beneath the veil of seriousness and just not let Comedian Cow come out at all. They'll be like, hey, is that Friday Night Podcast you? When they're researching the background, and I'll be like, no. That's some other guy. That's some other guy that pretends to be me. He also pretends to be Gaz. You'll see.
I got the perfect thing for you to say. So you just got to say this.
Yeah. And my jokes are just too good. They're just too funny. People laugh too much, and I don't want to hurt your bellies or make your cheeks a little achy, you know, by giving you too many awesome jokes. I've got achy cheeks right now. I don't want to give you too many awesome jokes, guys. I don't want to do it.
That was in your monologue bit.
Oh yeah, I was wondering what I was like. What was I talking about?
That was your monologue bit because
it was the intro. The context was it was the intro to me reading out other people's jokes.
Yeah.
That's what the monologue was. I was reading out Jimmy Fallon and Conan O'Brien, etc. And I was like, because mine are too good, so listen to these ones. Yeah. So it was clearly if you took it in the context, I was self-deprecating my humor. But Marco's just pulled a Channel 7 on me. He pulled a fucking Channel 7 on me, and he's just snippeted the one part without the context. Makes me sound like an ego. Makes me sound like more of an ego than I am. Man, for some reason Rocket League's not loading. Why? That's my question. I'm gonna go to Task Manager.
Sorry, Jazz.
Jesus Christ! 9 Chromes are open. 7 Zoom meetings are open. What is going on my computer right now? Dismiss.
SpaghettiOs. Okay. Okay. This Zoom's go. This. You know what's gonna happen is this Zoom call's gonna end, and then we're gonna win.
Yeah. For sure. That's the tradition. That's the FNF tradition. We win as soon as we're off camera. As soon as we're off air.
Oh wait, we just put it full screen. The Zoom call doesn't matter. Let's be real.
Oh, it's only 1-to-1. Or did they just get a second one and I'm seeing
it's 1-to-2, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just running around, your shirt off and grey shorts.
No, why? Why would I be?
Sorry.
That sounds like something I would do on the Fork Show. But... You saw my running doppelganger. Did he look good?
Oh, you know he looked good, Cow.
Lanky? No, but did he look good, or did he look like, oh, guy, why is that guy running? He looks so unfit. Oh. Emily saw my running. Emily saw a doppelganger of me running in the same shorts I wear.
Oh, that poo-poo.
Nice. Daggy socks. Grey socks and grey shorts and daggy socks.
Oh, what a poo-poo.
That's me. That's what I'm all about.
Oh my gosh.
That's
These
my
guys
whole
are
image.
coordinated, Jared. They're coordinated.
Launch failed. Guys, my Rocket League keeps failing to launch like 3 times
Story
now.
of your
So
life.
I
Didn't
think...
you make that movie, Failure to Launch?
Yeah. It starred Matthew McConaughey and me as the love interest.
Did it start Minnie McConaughey?
Nah, failure to launch was me trying to have kids last month. No, I'm kidding. Failure
sounds
to
like
launch
me.
was
Sounds like me when I used to work hospitality. Oh no, that was more failure to lunch.
Yeah. Nah, failure to launch was all of my careers. Yeah. Failure to staunch was me when I got into a boxing ring. They just beat the shit through me. Did not staunch them at all. And failure to raunch is every man ever. That's it. That's all I got. I'm out of launch jokes.
Oh, nice.
Oh. I'm just watching the stream, by the way. I'm joining in on the game with my eyes because my Rocket League's failed 3 times. So I'm gonna give it a minute. We're gonna end the podcast. I mean, the fork show. Jesus,
it's gonna end.
I should know.
It's gonna end.
I should know. It's never been done before.
Actually, it's
oh,
not...
let's say goodbye. Let's sign off. It's the fork show, not the podcast. Never been done before. If you haven't seen it, you've seen it now. If you want to see it, go see the other 24.79 episodes.
I want to let people see us get this win.
Subscribe and comment on the YouTube. No one's gonna see the win, dude. Zoom's about to end. It's about to end, and you've got 23 seconds. Wait, no. How long is left in this game?
No.
1 minute and 17 seconds.
Look,
left
if it cuts out, all right. If it cuts out, just
we won. If it cuts out, we won, and we'll see you next week.